for any for ever more bibia akwaba shonko so e aba Ghana politics avenue so you best obibia safi and obedwumede kese we so like share subscribe to the channel no zane e political trending news bia ever bia no Ghana politics avenue so and a japan say the bebre abedwa for any so for na ye no madwuma and my dwumade we abom and ye call political highway no so na ensem bebre and ye aso akote ensem no bi and the sense say you know ye kan kwa kusisi you know military for no any CCI you know a for no nantokwa akusi ewa parliament as CCI you know A.Markins Mahama yariga any CCI to force munina aka buma na omu ye na ye efe ene de ehi ene de any bre ene CCI you know speak about Ben sorry ekasem sorry etiam sorry ekasai said massa. We are not here to joke. We are not here to make unnecessary argument. We are here to make a wise agreement, to make the nation to decide for the nation and to arrange things better and having a better plans for Ghana. It's more than na more yen mo nyama na mo yeno Montana na emboa. And so A.Markins they also want to also want to know so minority or more parliament no speaker sorry no so many speakers sorry the end coins all can crown work control more no afan who the near the on TRC Augusto Kasana speaker or die said master suspension ever come within 2 days if you don't shut up and sit down or kasama and who say when any abripa or no so a speaker parliament on ebusian form me nkoni nkuti the Akuffo
government agencies on emergency parliament why obia used be. And we cannot live in a country where the military and yes, our president Nekota Betinum and your presidential plane.
Okay.
And yet the military and I'll say all retulu no out of planes are more. And the budget, you know, it's not just about next year and the year kotos our planes, you know. A plan for the next 4 years.
Okay.
Abano the retulu this particular way because jets now you have to ground all of them. Alaska. So this is the reality. Or more can one say some of the initiative are buying so the go akwemu ama sa retooling of the military no and retool no it's not just about your friend is saying you planes in kwao now let's go military to na sa titi go coast to na say for the every that's what kurukura man for modern nam na I spoke to your friend saying a military officer or Ghana army or call and talk about Sudan or so go through Sudan no no because I hear Sudan or Maya or Hiantia Pansam no na Ohena Alaska or more military no sophisticated guns near mo mukura or more de yomo near my Sudan no here to a new crocro no Ghana for na none same crafting.
Also okay that you go.
Yes, but in terms of personnel, ope baby yes that training soldier for training muye our mokwa bontia and can you grow for no demun no ya nanka ya Ghana army. Recent times and I had partisan politics I say na yeso amanfo gum towa omoba yehu de yehu. So for me I think say resetting Ghana no cannot just be about you building roads, you building way. The security agencies, you know, and other agencies or in terms of national security in the world, we need to retool them. Now you're making sure say in terms of intelligence gathering, they are on top. And some of these but you see, when we twist the conversation and make it look like, oh, the Mahama saw Koto playing a man, huh? You see, that is the conversation for the name.
Even members of parliament.
Yes, but it's not presidential jet. It's a jet for the army, the military, more operations because in recent times, the at least Akroma say, one agency crank or no crashing here, your friend is saying a jet power, a fire service. Because at your ranch, as a phone number, Akroma, NADMO is not a standing way to make us a talk with their command. But when these agencies, in terms of emergency, be back Akroma, a bit left amount for the area, Sanyama when you need Akroma say. But yet, Minya Sika, Ediko Bujaji Sedan to go, Ediko to Amana. Nanano so for a shameless bunch of people. I mean, may not move a chinny head, no one, papa. Alaska, baby, I am no man. I can't tell President Mahama say on Kosi Cathedral. Now I think the answer now the Mawamono. Now it was really perfect. Because we are your budget might be OT 7 or Biano. Clearly a chero say, baby or by Nijano. And you're proud to this near my way. So Abrante ya no OP playing your cocoa ye. Obi Bawo. We could have saved some of these things because budgets your friends saying play no quite a call fast no. During the presentation I was sitting there. your friends a natural way ya weather na asefo na kofa baaye but enam say machine na no motimu no a lack certain sophisticated way because a question was put to him say into those navigation your friends equipment no na senka na omu obi a o se nko betimi ahu said that probability no betimi asinti bi akranka or take a different way but those navigation way no enam say bi ni ho ntino it could have aided in the kind of way omo yeah so cathedral sika na dikotu amana maybe it could have saved these people's life I mean in this MPP MEO army for the people of this country. Now Alaska now no metroto Facebook say I think they're going forward no Ghana Parliament here a more young energetic your friends a vibrant person to sit there as a your friends a speaker of parliament. Oh yes. Now say grow no modi. Now Alaska what TV who now I told you now no me free ana panyin bi pa frame me.
Number 3.
Yes now catch me say your friend say me be can say I don't even watch parliament on TV. Say me can't what I say. The last thing I would do is me kwatena TV say me hear the course of parliament. I don't care. Me nko he because ukwa dey na akwa he.
Number 3.
Enye comedy and concert na akwa he. And I say sa asem na me kan no ama ne sian film no no nso as a panyina very experienced politician Akroma no ono so sa na. That is the state your womb. He's unable to watch parliament because of this nasty dirty political debate omo ya sabi unhunyansa unhu ba bi ekwakowie ko amanfo agie chinjeja yenje chinje keke sa na waka a lot of people go to law school kosunya be lawyer they the better TV so be nkwase chinje not to advance society we twe kwa na we twe kwa asem no ye be twa enkowie na ye nyina ye kofi adeche na beto aso but elsewhere amanfo kosunya to advance society sabi society de be grow ne nasefo that is not what we do here anti parliament itimi kwotena ho. And some of these debates, unnecessary way are coming up. And the speaker is unable to put his foot on the ground to stop some of these things. Because be on yada, just share vetting be a course to be ano. Memeto no, so what to wa, over Feriama, your friend saying, judge na not hono.
That's right.
Because everything they were saying, was a direct insult to him.
To him.
It was a calculated way to disrespect him right there.
Almost attacking the credibility.
And the ono te ho no onu hu sese bia nkura bi na obeteno monim na sabi omo ye we kire no and this supposed to be the most revered house it dealing with serious business for this country. So Alaska I think the parliament there my culture say some person Ghana for respect to omo biema they also need to retool themselves. So they call for a retool of Ghana military the other way omo so they need to. Because what they need, the quality of debate, Ghana for expecting from them, no, that is not what is going on. Because you cannot just go there, hobby, and we heard the posturing of A.Markins and others. That is exactly what he's doing. But, Babia Ghana Genesis, the average and the ordinary Ghanaian, Alaska, never no more person who know, and yes, trivial, childish, infantile kind of, behavior in parliament. People want to see a demonstration of clear intent that we are ready to do what is right for the people of this country. That is what people are looking at for. And the political party will lose such a huge connection with the people of this country. What do? You try to reconnect, and reconnecting this posture, it's not. That is why say MPP a very serious political party. Ka marking your pagana free parliament in Nakwesi baby.
So like you side with
na Alaska, you do need a suit say ya no can we actually because the posture has nothing to do with leadership. And ana title sorry can say on the one he quarantine ya fa say among for the petition because of Niama no ye Chief Justice Furuho.
That's right.
Because they made it look like they own the woman tacit and they could use her as some kind of a toy. And that's exactly what they were doing. So I know the day, and then you are there talking what? And again, that's in there because also you don't want to be part of it. So what is your business? Yeah, confirm now. What is your business then?
That's right.
Because the opportunity was presented to you at the vetting stage. So Alaska, I think Ghana for increasingly are getting disappointed in parliament. And Bagbin, as a very experienced person, and committee, my expectation is go bet me a certain control mechanism be and what shows that he's really in charge. Because if I'm sitting in the speaker chair, I will not allow you to advance stupid argument. Oh, never, I'll stop you. Because I will tell you, sir, nipa no mo fie no, most of them are far more knowledgeable and very intelligent than we can ever be sitting here. It's just an opportunity. And now, Osika, you can just go to constituency and people vote for you. So sitting in parliament doesn't make you any special than the people you are dealing with. And the thing is, it's on TV. People are watching. You cannot be embarrassing and be disgracing yourself, and people are watching. So, Pakokrum, Nakoye survey. No business any part. I don't say the nyada just TV or more parliament. Because sometimes, Nemana, of course, on Abo Fono. But this is supposed to be one of the most revered institutions of this particular country. And this whole thing about retooling of the military, Alaska, this is the military we are talking about.
Right.
We know the challenges. Go to the military today, Alaska, common parachute, Bakokra we nebia atiti shebebi.
Oh really?
Alaska, these are the challenges. And you know, so we retool military na then I will call retool. Common parachute. So we never acquire na atiti shebebi. And this is kind of the yedeng. But we had money in the last 8 years. And I didn't say hunu. A month for a year. Obeti national service a year 2 billion. Kwabrane timi time esika sa okoye sky train na amanfo ma egu military na niam eso muhia akade eso mudi adwuma kwa na Alaska no munya bi endi sa wuru tulu sa John Mahama ka se okoto plane e de akoma NDC as a political party a meti ha meni no benya asem.
Okay.
And I'm sure that every sound-minded person in the benya asem meboa. But Adam say on ton koma NDC na order my state institution that is in need. That is justifiable. And this is a gentleman who has been in power for how many months? Almost 9 to 10.
That's right.
Alaska. It is true ingenuity. And I'm Ghana anya sika in the last 4 years. The Gold Board initiative. And I listen to people make certain childish arguments. Say, your friend saying, Gold Board, I legitimize it. Galamsey. Alaska. I dream muha. Because you see, with CC wanted to make such an argument, you should be ready to back it with evidence. Tambena na Galamsey, Atiate se Akroma pa.
That was
The previous years up to now. The previous years, Galamsey was very active. As at now, yes, you can argue it is still ongoing, but nobody can make comparative analysis and say, Galamsey before this change, now a year lesser than today. No, that is a lie.
right.
So to certain extent, and just a certain mitigatory mechanisms have gone in place. It may reduce it to a bit. And government has devised an ingenuity to say, go do no, a man for Bahaba to the Viako, and just like cocoa.
Okay, let's say.
Yeah, the Marato home won't to mean fat gold and carbon without going through a central channel, which is government. So today, government is buying all the gold. They go and sell the gold. The money comes directly. What that you know? Say, "Better than a Ghana and Jessica to over 6 billion within 10 months." What that you know? Because when you say it like this, I'm not getting confused. IMF Sikane Yakwaje, you know.
3.3 or so.
For how many years? Almost 4 to 3 years.
Yeah,
and now you are wine it say Wakojina Bankuhu to be
in trenches.
But Alaska, the Gold Board initiative last within a period of 10 months, you know. It means Ghana's double of that money, and by the end of this year, maybe it will triple. These are initiative. For me, I think that we are Ghana near. You should appreciate, say, on my we are out of the woods yet, but certain advances have been made. Because Senka Mahama by now had the terrible state of affairs or inherited. Yeah, no, because Okubabusia, Obiani ni your friend saying, Obiani ni manso because he cannot have. But today, this ingenuity is bringing in money, and people will tell us, "Oh, Nasikano order, Nasikano have, Sikano never have." These are fresh monies coming, and again, fiscal discipline. So at Miyama, or more realign it. Now, no, a friend of mine, and your friend is saying, "MC, what a chiman." Maybe comment on an air radio program now, or Bakrana, and maybe Sana, Udia, or Senana. Wouldn't say, common fund every month to be a buy.
Unlike first crowd,
exactly,
but almost
because the government has uncapped it. First law, capisically, you know, could go and for the didn't say, but and then you free that particular money it go directly to the district assembly common and say Mahama ka say afibia district bi be si you first chip compounder am for so konya sika we sa sika na e ko no fabi no for chip compound every year and go and see the project or must start your test because in the first no way this year but now we nyaka but and the monies are going
right.
So Obianka say we are out of the woods yet. Mahama is not an angel and our bamboo cause me must something will go untoward. But I think where credit is due, just let it go. You understand? Now you're making sure say you bet me do a minor see. Now you're making that kind of dirty politics. Yanji Sabian Kwasiachin Jam for so be any so no musa yanso your opposition doesn't mean say Yanjin Kwasiachin. It is about making constructive criticism. I pass mu ebetimi aboa mo mind in the next year. And for me, I think say it me as an man ebeboa.
Right. That was Ivan Che Innocence. I'm sure live on the radio until 92.3, 23 minutes to 4 p.m. Messages in the banner eba. ABC studio no she but have behind she right. Babs.
Alaska.
Retooling of the military.
First and foremost, let me say, but the chance of Kubama Brazil.
That's right.
Is a good Ashaba.
When you're Musha,
your coalition, you know, defeat you, who do you? You was a good giant or the boy, I was a mechanic palm. I was maybe I was a very fantastic point. And also declare,
okay,
say, the attempt to budget for the procurement of airlines, and yeah, they be about a president or to the man one I say,
and your presidential
and why clear. I wish I could now. I think the MPP, I don't know whether it's out of mischief because the president was clear in his mind, say you will procure 6 airplanes, and 6, or very clear. I said 6 aircraft, or the 4 air helicopters,
okay,
and 2 executive planes. I only purposely for both executive and national operations. When you know the military is an essential wing when it comes to issues of our national security, and the way about yourself, I can say, it's as your challenges into when your priority, but challenge you glad to say your challenger who created your challenges. And since when did you get to know, say, when there are economic challenges, we should prioritize our spending because we're in this country, like my brother was saying. So far, can you high spending $97 million. Meanwhile, we have a report that was shown to you the president, Muma by the chairman say, schools under trees. We budgeted for how much to solve the problem? 3.5 billion Ghana cedi, but we needed 800 million was allocated to solve that problem in 2024. But go and see. Meanwhile, that 800 million I can one step no, and we would have gotten that 800 million from the 97 million to Amna. I'm a sister crying. I'm an akaka. So at what point did they become saints when it comes to prudent management of the economy? They should save us the break. Look, recently, let me applaud Minister of Interior, Mutaka.
okay,
Who will be a monitor your marine sector, your maritime sector, the marine police operations. Send your maritime space or under attack. The police unit that's supposed to traverse on our waters 550 kilometers within our coastline. He procured 4 to support the police unit that is in charge of the protection of our water bodies against any external threats by the government to make sure say you be to the military setup, especially when it comes to operational activities where there's a need for the use of these helicopters and the planes, so that say a bus here any national operations be national emergencies be we can fall on our own strength. Now rescue young Akuffo. I'm almost all my ujuma send a separate in line with their daily operational activities and friends terms your word be used more. I'll get that way, but when it comes to the activities and their engagements,
okay,
a require of them as a military. And to know, let's rather applaud the president, especially when or spread the expenditure within the space of 4 years, so that there wouldn't be the buyer too would not overburden with litany of expenses. But as of say here say better there, I think say here, and the military are up in arms waiting for the president to actually fund nation enyo na omunya sa agudie enfanyo mejuma.
Right, I'm sure live on the radio on 92.3. Ayaha and a Ghana for Nyanso Ekasa. That was a honorable Babs. Na messages in the banner eba. Honorable Simon, my main fault, na main call Ivan. Dr. Atta Kennedy say, Wama omo call it on eye Kenuforiada Kenuforiata. Nanado wa Ghana ha. Onu no appointed Kenuforiata. Osa ye nunia. Onu no nimbe bi okofa no e di fi bae. It is a ne muya Kenuforiata question na nanado wo ho a. Why do you worry? Because all boss are crowning in nanado enitua. So he's telling Ghanaians to say, if we are really serious, party ni omom ni omo di omodom. If nanado namwa, you cannot forgo nanado nazuka kofa Kenuforiata aba. They should call Nanado and question him on why Nyama say I could do side with him.
Yemra so Emma Quinsa.
Okay.
Nanado, former president, while appointing Akuffo or number Juma. And Nitia ye and appointed Atai number 2. And then who about some. It's Nanado Ochi Nanado on behalf of Kenya Onya Mrano Enchesa.
Okay. Where the wire pocket liar.
But the woman is on say as some no kind, he has his own reasons of saying that.
Okay.
Well, as a president, you need to listen to your elders. You see, ohini biya woni penny for no so hin onyo hin papa.
Okay.
Now, ohini biya that who does not take advice from elders, no, then him go as. The enu be pepe and Akroma and Addo. And why say obia yentini kakura. I don't think I'm making this statement. Because ABC than the history of this country say, President are appointing one finance minister, one party penning for our members of parliament, the budget in the BBI or the form also 88 of them. Actual petition, my president. Yan ya power sem. Yan ya BBI amount. Na unwe wafasi unwe way. A Juma wodi ewa ya abe wanya di abet ma boy. Tena wodi esew 88 MP so. Eswa himfo a ebi afa phone, ebi akọ no ho, imams ebi akọ no, asofo ebi akọ no na kokasa.
Nyankopon insho bibia wajebre e dey ahwedi media aba bedun pempen so we you know bibia say no akoye Ghana politics avenue so dey one money twa muso mfuguru eba political update no ene de bre ya bedwafo ene yetiefo nyankopon insho bibia wajebre e dey ahwedi media aba bedun pempen so ye ndemo mra mo so bebre ye pese ye bese mo bebre bi so wuso awohwe ne so wo nema bia wonti ase wo nsenkae bia wonti ase nkomo bia koso na se kire wadun so pasha comment section was na ndi hu kita won dey na ekoba ya bekasa mo na maye abusuafo ye do bibia ase ya Akroma so